Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to solve addition of the two linked lists. It's again a linked list problem. I will provide the link on the description box so you can directly jump to the problem from there. So what this problem is saying that you have given the head of a linked list to two linked lists L1 and L2, and you have to add the two linked lists in such a way that the first after adding their first node will create a node that will be a summation of the two nodes. The value of the two nodes means if in the example one the link there's a first linked list of 2 4 3 and the second linked list 5 6 4, so you have to add them. If you add them, 2 plus 5 becomes 7, so you will create a new linked list with 7, and then the second node of the linked list are 4 6. If you add them, it will become 10. So 10 1 will carry forward to this value, and it will become 3 plus 4 7 plus 1, that was carry, so it will become 8. So you have to return a linked list that will be the summation of the two linked lists basically. 2 plus 5 7, 4 plus 6 10, 1 will carry forward, 3 plus 4 7, and 1 was carry, so it will become 8. So this is a problem statement, but how we will approach it? Before that, let's explain it into detail. So suppose you have given a two linked list, L1 and L2. So you have to add them up. Okay. So if you add them, 3, 7, 3 plus 4 becomes 7, 5 plus 4 becomes 9, 10, 9 plus 1 becomes 10. Whenever the value exceeds 10 or 9 exceeds the 9, you have to carry 1 forward, and the remainder will be go here, it will become 0, and the carry will forward. So again 9 plus 9 becomes 18, and 1 was carry, so it will become 19. So again it's a 19 that is greater than 10, so you can carry 1 and you will put remainder here. So 1 will carry forward again, so 9, but there is nothing. You see on the L2 there is no node left, but still on the L1 there's a node left, so you have to keep going. So in the L1 there's a 9 and 1 was carry, so it become 10. So it's become 10, so you will carry it forward, 1 will carry forward again. So again there was a 9 and there was 1 carry, it will become 10 again, so you will put 0 here, and again there you will you will carry the forward again. So here there is a carry 1 remain, so you will just create a node and put it there. So that's the whole thing. So now let's see how we will approach it. So what we will do now, we will create some couple of things first, like a dummy node, which will be a pointer to null pointer initially with a value of -1 or any value, and we will keep tracking the sum at every iteration and the carry, whether carry is 0 or 1. Carry can maximum be 1, because even if they are maximum value like 9 and 9, it will become 18. Even if there was carry, it will become 19. So it won't exceed the 20. So carry will always be 0 or 1. And a temp variable, a temp 1, which will point in the list linked list 1, or and temp 2 will be pointing to the linked list 2, and we'll create a temp variable which is pointing to the new linked list that we have to return it. Okay, so what we will do now, we will check whether if it's null, whether the temp one is null or not. If it's not null, we will add it to the sum. So my sum will become 3. Initially it was 0. But if temp one is not null, you can add it to the sum. So my temp one become 3, and the same goes for the temp 2. If my temp 2 is not null, you can add the sum in your, you will add your temp 2 value in the sum. So sum was consisting 3 and it will become 7. So after that, you will create a new node of 7, and you will say temp, your next will become the new node. So there was my dummy node. next will pointing to the new node. After that, what I will do, I will say temp move to next. Temp to move to next. The same for the temp. It will move to the next. So my temp one reaches to the first node. Temp two reaches to the second node. Temp two reaches to the second node. Again, we will count their sum. If my if temp one is not null, I will put the value on the sum. So my sum will become 4. Then 4 plus 5, 9. There was carry? No, there was not any carry. So it will goes to the 9 node. We will create a new node with the value 9, and I will say temp put the next to the new node. And again I will move my temp 1, temp 2, and same for the temp. So it reaches to the here. Again you will do, if this is not null, you will add it to the sum. So my sum will become 9. If this is not null, you will add it to the sum. So my sum will become 10. If it's become 10, what you can do, you will create a new node with a sum modulo 10. Got it? Because we have to get the remainder. You are putting the remainder here with a 10, and a carry will get forward. Okay, so whenever you are creating a new node with sum modulo 10. If it's 9 in this case, the 9 modulo 10 will still be 9 because it's not exceeding the 10. So it will be 9. But when it's exceeding the 10, you have to modulate it with the 10 because you are putting the remainder here, and the carry will goes forward. So again, what after creating a new node, you will say temp put your next to the new node and move forward. So again, my whole thing moves forward, and again you will do the same thing. 9 plus 9, 18, but there was a one carry. There was one carry, so you will put 9 here. 18 plus 1, 19. So put 9, 1 will carry forward. But here, after, when my temp2 reaches to the null, I will say temp2, temp1, if you are not null, add your value to the sum. So my sum will become 9. Temp2, if you are not null, then only have to add your value into sum. That's why I was putting a condition. If not null, then only add the value in the sum. Because here the temp2 is null. You don't have to add anything to the sum. Only the sum will contributed by the temp1. So my sum is 9. 1 was carry. So my sum becomes 10. Again, put the remainder here. Move 1 carry. After that, again same for here. 9 plus 1 carry 10. 10 becomes 0. Again, uh, put the remainder here and moves carry forward. So my carry got forward. After that, you can see my temp 1 reaches null, temp 2 reaches null. So at this point, you can stop your iteration. But what about my carry? Because there was a carry 1 plus 9, 10, put 0 and move carry forward. So my carry got remaining. So you can do one thing. If there is a carry, you can create a new node with a carry and just say temp point to next to the new node. And after that, you can simply return your next of dummy. So that was the whole thing. Now let's move to our code editor and let's try to run it. So first I will be code it up on a C++, after that Java or in Python. So what we need couple of pointers. So let's create list node temp1, which will be pointing to our L1. L1 is the head of the first linked list. The same for the list node temp2, which will point to the head of the linked list 2. And what I need a carry, where the carry, initially the carry is 0, and I need a dummy node. So let's create a dummy node. List node dummy equals to new list node with the value of -1, and it will be pointing to the null initially. And I need a temp variable too, which is pointing to the dummy because I am moving my temp any temp which will point into the dummy, and I have to traverse in my linked list. So while my temp1 while my temp1 not equals to null, not equals to null ptr, let's write ptr this time, and or my temp2 not equal to null ptr, means if they are not, if they both not are null, you have to keep traversing in your linked list. If both are null, you can stop there. In the while loop, what I need to do, I need to do a couple of things. I will create my sum in sum with inertial value of 0. If my temp1 is not null, what I will do, I will say sum, can you add temp1 val. So my sum plus equals to temp1 dot, not dot, arrow with the val, and I will say temp1, can you move to the next, move to the next, and the same for the temp2. If my temp2 is not null, is not equal to null, what I will say, sum, can you add temp2 value, sum plus equals to temp2 val, and at the same time I will say temp2 move to your next. So my temp2 move to its next. After this, we have added the value of the two node. What we will do, I will say sum plus equals to carry. If there is a carry, there was a carry 0, we are adding nothing. But if there is a carry, we have to add it. After adding the carry, what I will say, list node, I will create a new node, list node new node equals to what? New new list node of what value? Sum, not sum modulo 10, because we are putting the remainder in the node, right? So you have to keep in mind that if my sum exceeds the 10, then we are putting the remainder and the carry will be moving forward. So I will create a new node. What thing I have to do next? I have to point my temp next to the new node, right? And after that, what I will say, move temp. So my temp move to its next. And there's one more thing that we need to do, update the carry. So my carry will become what? Sum divided by 10. Because if suppose my sum is less than 10, then suppose my sum wall is 9. 9 divided by 10 is 0. If my sum exceeds the 10, like it's become 10 or 11, 12, then my carry will become 1. So let's update your carry. After that, we have to put an extra condition. After this whole while loop, means temp1 and temp2 are both pointed to null, we have to check if my carry is null, or I mean if my carry is 0 or not. So my if there is carry, I mean if there is a carry 1, so you have to create a new node. So I will create a new node, list new node equals to what? New list node, and what will be its value? Value will be what? Carry. Yeah, carry will be 1. If the carry is 1, only after this loop, if condition will executed. So, and what I have to do, I will say temp, can your next point to the new node. After that, you can simply return dummy next, return your dummy next, and let's run it and try to see whether it's working or not. It says an error Let's see. Okay, list node. After that, I will copy the whole thing and paste into the Java solution. But this time, no, I won't be doing a Java solution. You on the Java solution, you only have to remove the asterisk from where if there's asterisk, just remove it. And instead of a null ptr, you have to put the null. And in the if condition two, if carry not equals to one, if carry equal one, then do this thing. If it's not, do nothing. And the temp2, if not temp2 not equals to null, then only add it in the sum. After that, create a new node of sum modulo 10, then put the temp next to the new node, then move your temp, and so on. So I hope you understand the intuition behind this problem. And if you like my video, is this video, do like it, comment it, and subscribe.